Hello and welcome to the Pointless Distractions podcast. I'm your host, Kyle Draper. With me,
Graham Bergeron.
Scott Westerman.
And today we have an old friend of Graham and I's, Keith Laurie. Keith, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are we doing today?
Doing good. So, once again, we have another person on that actually listens to the show, so I think that's about 2 at this point.
I mean, at this point, we have like a third of our listener base has been on.
I know.
Oh, jeez.
Lucky you.
Lucky me. I feel special now.
So what's your backstory? How do Graham and I know you? Just quickly.
We worked together at the pizza joint that we all worked together at. We kind of just hung out there, became friends there, and since then we've gone to some cons and stuff like that together and hung out. And now we're here.
In the Kevin Smith, what was the movie we saw? Well,
It was the reboot. It was the Jane Silent Bob reboot movie.
Yeah, Graham missed out on that one.
Yeah, I got drunk before I was supposed to drive down to Boston.
Well, weren't we going to pick you up? We're like, all right, we're on our way. You're like, I'm sitting down to dinner, and Keith and I are like, what? It was me, Jen, and Keith, like, going down to Boston, so it's like 55 minutes from here. And I'm like, all right, like, is he going on his own, or are we going to pick him up, or what's going on? So I just call him. I'm like, we gonna come swing by? You just gonna head down? We'll meet up there. He's like, I just got seated. I'm like, what do you mean seated? It's like, where did you go?
I don't know, some restaurant in Bedford.
Compelling stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much of an explanation beyond that. They just got away from me.
It's unfortunate.
Right.
It was a good time.
Yeah. We're like, what are you doing? We're gonna have dinner down here and have drinks. Like, I don't know. I just got a drink. I was like, oh, you motherfucker. And then there was it Boston Fan Expo, Keith? It was you, me, Graham, and who else went with us?
Eric was there, yeah.
That's right. He bought like a katana and like broke it the first day.
Yeah, I didn't know he broke it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was an interesting story, but I was thinking, what was we were gonna dress up, but what was the idea for that?
Oh, we were S.H.I.E.L.D. on vacation.
Yeah, S.H.I.E.L.D. agents on vacation, and I forget. Did you and Graham go like all out? I'm not gonna say all out, but like you actually like put
like Hawaiian shirts.
All out. We had Hawaiian shirts, and the only reason I did it is because I had a subscription to Loot Crate at the time, and my newest Loot Crate had an official MCU S.H.I.E.L.D. badge in it. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm putting on the badge. Thing. That's the costume.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So Scott, exactly I was like, I'm gonna go along with this too. So I found one on eBay and bought it for like $5.
All right.
That and like we meet up and it's just me like just dressed how I would any other day in like a polo or something, and our buddy Eric just in a shirt, just wearing a lanyard. That was like the costume.
We're on vacation.
I think he had an eye patch, and he was like, "I'm
Nick
Fury on," but he wore it for about like as long as we were in the parking garage to get into the venue.
Yeah,
like this is annoying.
See.
I'm pretty sure he bought a Black Panther mask too.
Oh yeah, he bought some like bootleg Mexican Black Panther. Like, I think that thing melted in his trunk too.
Oh jeez,
it's high quality Mexican knockoff masks.
That was good times though.
Oh man,
that was the con where we found that graphic novel booth that I never found again.
Yeah, because the guy went out of business with how many deals there were there.
Oh,
been dreaming of that booth for years.
I have.
Yeah, I know it's like the third time that's been brought up.
that booth comes to me in dreams.
I'm still telling you, 2/3 of that booth was all like the same Deadpool graphic novels, but there was some gems in there.
I know. I think I walked away with like 5 books, and I think I paid like $30.
Nice.
That's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Keith, didn't you buy like some Funko mystery?
Yeah. In fact, the funny thing about that is I can look to my right and see 2 of the 3 that I got from that.
Because they were James Bond ones, right, or something?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm surprised you remember it with that much detail. Yes, it was Odd Job and Jaws.
I don't forget shit. Because you were trying to get there was like a Kevin Smith signed one.
Kevin Smith signed one. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted, obviously, but didn't get it.
Well, and then that was when
I still have them.
Keith, me, and you stood in line for who'd we stand in line for that we got kicked out like right before?
Was that? It was when we were like standing in line and we were like, where's everyone else?
No, we stood in line and then we were like almost next in line and they were like, oh, he's going to lunch, so we're cutting the line off.
I know I wasn't in that line, but I remember that. Wasn't that someone from Dragon Ball or
Oh,
something?
Christopher.
I want to say it was like
Christopher
either
Sabat.
Christopher Sabat or Sean.
Yeah.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
He was the Vegeta Piccolo man.
Yeah.
They're probably like, oh, he's got to go park some cars. He's got to pay for his hotel here. Fucking Dragon Ball voice actor.
Well, technically Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, sorry.
Did he do any voices in Dragon Ball? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Graham, that's when we met. Is that when we met Scott Capullo?
No, that was one that just me and you went to.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought that's where we saw what's her name that played Jean Grey, and she walked by us. No, that was definitely there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't think that Keith and Eric were with us for that one.
No, I think they broke off at one point.
Oh, maybe. They all sort of blend together after a while.
Yeah, I can get that.
The two we've gone to.
I've been to that Boston one like 5 times.
All right, Keith. So what have you done in the meantime? What are you doing for a living now? I heard it might be something interesting.
I mean, I work on like drive-throughs, like at Burger Kings and Dunkin' Donuts and stuff like that. I work in their drive-throughs, install those, like their headset systems, the systems that time them, basically the sensor that goes in the ground that when you pull up, they know you're there. A lot of people think it's a weight sensor. It's not. It's just an electromagnetic sensor. It actually works the same way as traffic lights. Like when you pull up to a traffic light, it's a little sensor in the ground that picks up that your car just rolled over it and tells the computer, hey, just so you know, someone pulled up. Yeah, I mean, I work in so many like fast food restaurant places. Obviously, I'm not working at the fast food restaurant itself, really, but I'm working for them. And it gets me around New England a lot. I mean, we do work. I was in Connecticut and Rhode Island this past week. I've gone to New York for some jobs, up in Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts.
Is that like a one-day gig, or like you gotta like stay over?
Depending. Sometimes there'll be like 2 or 3 jobs in the same area that's like 4 hours away. For that, we'll probably take care of 1, maybe 2 of them one day and stay down there. But usually it's just a one-day thing. Like I'll drive 4.5 hours one way to New York to do a job that takes me half an hour and then drive another 4.5 hours home. But I get paid for the whole thing, so can't complain too much.
I'll say there's enough like fast food places constantly opening that you're like always busy.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's not even necessarily them opening; it's them remodeling, which happens every 2 years, I believe.
Oh wow!
So it's like a standard that they have to meet for the actual whole company. Like McDonald's corporate will tell them you have to refresh in this amount of time. And we're a small part in that because it's not really like an electrician thing because we don't need any kind of license for it in most places. Some places you do just to pull wire through the wall, but that's neither here nor there. But it's the getting up onto rooftops is probably my least favorite part of it.
Oh, I'd imagine.
When we do cameras and stuff like that as well at some of these places. It's just a constant, you never know what's going to happen, or you never know what you're going to find. I mean, I found plenty of dead mice. I found live mice. I found a mouse that had a bunch of babies attached to it in a speaker post. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know if I have the heart to just, sweep this away into the trash. It's a living mouse with a bunch of babies.
Scoop into a McFlurry cup. There you go.
I mean, legitimately, one time I had some guy have to do it for me. I couldn't do it. He just took it and swept it literally into the trash.
Gross.
Ugh.
I was like, that's really sad, if I'm honest. But, yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's trying to figure out, okay, all of a sudden their speaker's not working anymore. Why? Whether it's the connection, the wire between the speaker itself. No, that does happen sometimes, and it's not too hard. It's just sometimes they'll complain about something, and I'm like, "There's nothing wrong with this."
Yeah.
Why did I drive 2 hours just to find out? Oh, there's nothing wrong. Thanks, guys.
Now, did they let you like eat for free at any of these places? Like when you're done?
Most of them, yes.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I knew there was some perks to that.
Yeah, no, most of them they'll actually.
I wish
like,
my brother
force
was
you
on.
to.
He's like, "Are they hiring?"
Right.
I mean, to be fair, we might be, but it's a small company I work for. I mean, there's 3 techs in the whole company, and I'm one of them.
All right. That's what I was going to ask. It's like, because I just assumed that like the major franchises had their own people to do that to their own standards and everything, but you're just like a separate company that contracts with pretty much everybody to fix them
Correct. Yep.
and install them
We
and
just
everything. That's
contract
pretty
out
cool.
to them, and
Huh.
they call us in to take care of it.
Now, does
Pretty
your
cool.
company take requests? Because there's some Dunkin' Donuts around my area that definitely could use a new speaker system.
Oh, that's why you got to use the app and do it ahead of time.
I do, but it's still like sometimes you sit there for like a minute or two before they even notice that you're there.
Sometimes it's not even because they don't know you're there. It's because they
busy.
just don't pay attention and don't care. Like, I've seen that in my own eyes. That's another thing. Being in this position, you see all kinds of shit and how people treat things. Like, there's been stores where they have a timer system, so it tells them how long they were at the menu board before and after ordering, and then how long they're at the window waiting to get their food. And then, okay, total time they left. There's stores that'll set up a little cheat device so that when they pull up to the window, they press these little wires together. Sometimes it's just metal to metal, and it takes the car out as if that car drove off, so they can just have them sitting at the window without actually having the time count against them.
Keith probably installs that on the download for like an extra $20 and
Yeah.
and
Give me
a
a
fucking cheesy gordita crunch or something.
Give me a 20-piece McNugget and I'll hook you up.
Here's your kill switch. It's like the giving free cable back in the day.
Like someone just, hot wiring into the cable.
Yeah.
No, I've actually been brought to stores specifically to uninstall that stuff.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. 'Cause-
Management found out and like, oops.
Yeah, exactly. They're just, or they're like, because of the way they're doing it, their times are like too good, and they're like,
Wait a minute.
Something's not right when every car's at the window for
Wait, they're
literally
giving
3
out
seconds.
good service? Bullshit.
Yeah. It's like throwing it out the
3
window at 'em.
seconds is excessive.
Next, you're gonna tell me their ice cream machine works.
Right.
It's not usually, but I don't fix that. I've been asked, but I don't do it.
They just assume because you show up with a tool belt that you know how to do it.
Small child walks up to you. Can you please fix the ice cream machine?
Nope.
Well, don't they say that
Can't
it's
say
usually
no, but
not
I have
broken?
to.
Don't they say it's usually not broken? It's just nobody wants to clean it because it's such a pain in the ass.
Most of the time, that's correct.
That's what I've always heard.
But they do break a lot, because I've been at stores and usually there's someone fixing either the McFlurry machine or the ice cream machine. Something's not working at all times unless it just opened. And even then, they'll say it doesn't when it does.
Keith's like, how long on that McFlurry machine? I got a job in Saugus in an hour. I gotta go.
Yeah, I've gone to Saugus a few times.
Not leaving until I get my free McFlurry.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I do get free stuff all the time from there, and it's
any,
to the
like,
point where I'm sick
Are
of
there
it.
any
Like
weird,
the
like,
employees
small
are.
chains that you do it for? Like, a little mom and pop or a place you haven't heard of?
I mean,
I've seen in, like, Connecticut, there's, like, weird little fast food chains. I'm like, what the hell is that? And look it up. And I'm like, they have 15 and it's all in 30 square miles. And then it's like, that's the whole thing.
I mean, we did have this one place. It was oddly enough a pizza place, like Italian food and stuff.
Fast food pizza?
Yes. I'll put it this way: we didn't actually end up doing the job because this guy was an asshole. He talked shit about us the whole time because he didn't know how to set up his drive-through for us to do our job. We even sat there. We told him how to do it. This is what we need. We need a pipe here. We need this here, this there. He's like, okay, I'll take care of that. You guys come back in a week or two and, we can get it installed. Nope, didn't happen. He's like, oh yeah, we put the stuff there. He wanted us to basically pull wire through the concrete of the building because there's a little crack in the concrete of the building. He literally just had a pipe that just ran across the ground, over the ground, not even dug in the ground, and expected us just to be able to do that. I'm like,
I don't think that's up to code, sir.
it's
You sure this
beyond
wasn't
not up to
911?
I mean, fair, but no, it turned bad because my coworker, who's also kind of eventually going to be the owner, he was not happy with the way this guy was talking to us, and I don't think I've ever seen this happen before, where he just got so angry. He was like, this dude, we're out. We're not doing this. Like, absolutely not. We can take the hit and not do this job. He can find someone else.
Keith is just like, I guess a free pizza's out of the question at this point.
Yes. The speaker post is still up at that store now, but it's not in use.
So
They
people
don't
pull
use
up
it.
and like,
Was it just to
Probably.
like get call ahead pizza, or like you could
Yeah,
literally order it
Like, how does
and
that
sit there?
work?
That's not my side of the business.
No.
We just give them the communication to be able to do that as they see fit.
Did you have any like Vietnam flashbacks going into a pizza place after the last place?
I mean, I think
Machine
I've gotten
gun
that out of my
fire and-
system by this point. I think because my last bad experience was at Romano's, which
Was that anything funny?
well, I got yelled at for calling out one day because I was sick with COVID.
That
better come into the
tracks.
food
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I was like, are you kidding me right now? Or you're not considerate about the other drivers? I actually texted the other drivers that night, and they're like, no, don't come in. That makes complete sense that you shouldn't be coming in. Like, you're sick like that. No way. And then they found out I got fired. And I'm like, oh, okay.
okay.
Cool. Good
I
thing I
mean-
have something else right now.
I don't even want to
But then-
think about the amount of health codes that violates.
Yeah, for real. But, it is what it is. And it was just funny when I worked with the owner, but as a cook in a kitchen. He walked up to me and was like, you remember me, right? And I'm like, yeah, no, I know who you are. He's like, oh.
Oh.
And that was kind of like it. Like, that was kind of the conversation we had. Like, pizza places are fine now. I don't have any trauma associated with pizza places anymore.
Yeah, that place
Been
was
long
just
enough.
special. Like my worst day at work now is like my best day there. Like it's night and day.
Really? Well,
I think just the difference in not working in Manchester, working with crackheads. I mean, we had some interesting drivers, not to really get into that, but some real interesting fucking characters.
Facts.
You guys
I mean,
should
I
have
was
been
one
there
of
when the
them,
place
so.
first opened. It was like a totally different vibe before it got
I was there
like,
when it first opened.
crazy busy. Yeah, the first location.
Well, you guys all like
I
high
worked there for
fiving
a
and
little-
drinking.
Oh yeah, we would do like management meetings, and all that meant is someone went to Cumbies, got a 6-pack, and we sat behind the store and drank a
Jesus
6-pack
Christ.
until we got orders.
Man, we did that, but we didn't pay for the beer.
Well, you also weren't on the clock.
Some of it, I don't know.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh yeah, 5
So
years
what?
later, are they gonna come after me? A place that doesn't exist.
No, I was never a big fan of working drunk.
No, I was never working drunk, but like at the end of the night or something, we had 30 minutes left, like having a drink, sure.
Getting it started.
Yeah. Keith, did you ever drink there? I don't remember.
Yeah, I a couple times. It was all completely off the clock and after work, but I remember didn't we eventually like axe that even as a thing where you
Oh yeah,
couldn't?
of course someone fucked it up and no, it wasn't me.
I'm not saying it was, but
I don't remember what the final straw that was with that, because like they knew we were doing it, like they saw it. Maddie didn't say shit. Like,
I think the final straw was one of those nights where like 6 people stayed after work and just drank for a couple hours.
yeah, probably. 'Cause I feel like that continued to happen even after it wasn't supposed to anymore.
well, that dude, fucking Scott and all them would stay there till like 3, 4 in the morning. We never did that. I mean, sure, he was a manager.
Facts.
I think it was because like Palarin would like come back, have drinks, and like go into the kitchen drunk, like after his shift.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
there
not
was
good.
there were some characters in that kitchen.
Yeah, the place is
Oh.
a fucking wasteland.
Yeah, like my place back when it was smaller and privately owned before we got bought out by this huge company. It'd be like 3 o'clock on a Friday, and our bosses just come around and start handing out beers. It's like sweet. It was nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it was an office job, so we didn't have to deal with ovens and people's food and stuff, so that was good. But it was just
Yeah.
like just randomly somebody shoving a beer in your face at 3 o'clock. You're like, cool.
It's like Mad Men or something, except for that
Yeah.
it was like 12 o'clock and it was Manhattan's.
But then we got bought out by a big international company, and all that fun went away. So
Yeah, of course it always gets ruined. Do you guys remember what was his name? Do you remember that dude Mike? And he would like come, his like baby mama and 2 kids would come in, and he would just stop working and like make 2 pizzas and like wings and all this shit and feed them, just go out and sit at the table with them. I know Graham at least remembers that.
Oh,
I remember him.
Yeah, I remember all of the shifts that I used to have to stay late for because he wouldn't show up for 30 minutes.
Or like Graham would find him in the bar at one of the high tops, sleeping at like 4:30. He'd get there at like 4, it'd be 4:30. He'd be literally napping in the restaurant. And like Graham's pretty chill, so Graham would go and like look and be like fucking pissed, go back and look, be fucking pissed, and then you would say something, right? And like send him back.
Yeah.
But he would let like we had this open kitchen. There was no door really, so like the people picking up the food could see like us stretching pizza, Scott, and
Yeah.
working and whatnot. And this dude would let this kid was probably a toddler, his daughter. He would just be sitting there, and this kid would come running through the kitchen like past the fucking big ass pizza oven, and no one would be like batting an eye. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Nobody ever got hurt.
Wild
You're good.
West.
Oh, I'm sure plenty of people got hurt, but they were just too fucked up to know it.
Oh, jeez.
Graham goes in the bathroom. What's that weird smell?
Oh, that wasn't that store. That was the first store.
Wait, I don't remember. What was he talking about?
That's when he learned what crack smelled like.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going back to when they walked in on him or whatever. Ivy, he's taking a shit.
No, I mean that stuff like that happened all the time there, but yeah, no, definitely that first location. I learned more about drugs than I ever thought I would.
I mean, I guess that's the nature of being in Manchester.
So, you guys interested in that new Predator film? Let's switch it up here.
Yeah, I've heard it's good. My brother-in-law wants to go see it with me tomorrow night, so like, all right. He just texted me out of the blue. I guess it's doing okay. I think they said it's the best opening for a Predator movie yet, which isn't saying much. It was only like 40 million or something, but
Yeah, I mean,
they were happy with it. Cool.
I
hoping
think it
to
was
go
like
see it at
80
some point
million
this week.
globally.
I don't know. The people that are complaining about it are the exact people that you would expect to complain about it.
What are the complaints this time?
There's a girl in it.
The
They
fucking android in it, female.
they're upset because the Predator is the main character, so he's not this like otherworldly like being
Michael
of
Myers
death that he normally is, and they're mad that the Predator's the protagonist and not the antagonist.
Isn't he supposed to be like a runt predator who's trying to?
Yeah, I mean
kinda
that's
prove
the whole
himself?
point of the story.
Earn his
Is
wings, basically?
he is a small predator who is trying to prove himself to his clan by hunting this unhuntable monster. Which I never, even going back and watching all those old Predator movies, I never thought of the Predator as like this horror monster.
Right.
Like they're big game hunters.
We're the big game.
Yeah.
Anyone ever
I don't
play
know,
that
what's-
video game? The Predator Concrete Jungle game?
Wait, when did that come out?
It was like Xbox, like original Xbox times.
Concrete Jungle. So was it like Predator 2 when they're in the city? I would assume.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very, you could tell it was based around more 2 than any other Predator
Yeah.
stuff that I know of.
Concrete jungle. Yeah.
Or however you say their race's name, Yajit or whatever.
Yautja, I think is.
Yautja. I had never heard it ever like said out loud. I've just seen it and I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
I know it starts with a Y, and then I'm just like,
Yeah.
someone else say it, so I don't look like a dick.
I guess I'll fill that role for now.
And that's where some nerd comes out of the woodwork like, you're saying it wrong.
Even if you say it right, you're saying it wrong to somebody.
Right.
It's never right. It's like
What do you
Pokemon
guys
names.
think is the
Tons of
best
those,
Predator
too.
movie? Like each?
I mean,
Kind of
it's,
partial to part 2.
it's Predator.
I
The
think
second one's
2's
good, but I
scarier.
haven't seen it in years. So I'd like to see it again because I just have not watched that movie since the 90s. But the first one's great.
Two's
I think 2 as well.
I mean, two's fine, but like the first Predator is one of my favorite movies. Like, it's almost a perfect movie.
You
It's so
son
good.
of a bitch.
Dylan!
We're still getting memes from it 40 years later.
Exactly. So I mean, I guess that is fair.
Graham, which one was the super forgettable one where the kid is the dad and the kid, and he puts the mask on?
The Predator.
Oh, I've never
Yeah,
seen
like-
that one.
I have no
That was
recollection of that movie outside of a kid putting on the
I
Predator
had
mask.
such high hopes for that movie because it was directed by Shane Black,
Mm-hmm.
who is like a well-known director in and of himself, but he was also in the first Predator.
Yeah, because didn't he write it? And they're like, well, we might as well have the writer here, so we'll just put him in the fucking movie. He's like the one unmuscly guy. He's the nerd with the glasses.
Yeah, he's the one that tells all the stupid jokes. But yeah, that's easily the worst one. I don't mind the Adrian Brody one.
Yeah, I only saw that one like once, and I was
Is that Predators?
Yeah, that's so
The one where they're
like
dropped on the planet.
yeah, a bunch of like killers and mercenaries and stuff are dropped on a predator planet, and it's more like they're in like a nature preserve being hunted instead of the predator coming to us to hunt them. I don't know. I
Grace
thought it
in
was
that one, right? Topher Grace, he was in that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
I mean that one had
botanist guy or something like that.
that one had probably one of my favorite scenes where like a Yakuza enforcer fights a predator with a katana.
Why do they just assume any guy in the Yakuza can fight with a fucking katana? Like, that's practical nowadays.
Because it's cool. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it.
What's the
makes
Michael
sense.
Douglas movie where he goes against the Yakuza? I think that's more of a Scott question.
Black Rain?
Yeah, and they're all riding like,
Ninjas?
yeah. They're like beheading people in like parking garages.
Yeah. Kind of forgot all about that movie too. You said that.
It's better than that Jared Leto Yakuza movie.
What's that?
I don't know, it was like a Netflix original. And he's like a World War II vet that stays behind in Japan and like gets the honor from the Yakuza, and they make him like a member, and of course he gets a pinky cut off because they have to do that.
You lost me at Jared Leto.
I don't know. I don't know.
I was waiting for
if
it.
he sword fights in it. I'm sure he's an excellent katana wielder.
Oh, you mean with swords? Okay, actual
Yeah.
swords. I saw some pretty funny other entertainment news today. Just as I was logging on today, apparently Fab from Milli Vanilli has a audiobook out telling about the real story behind Milli Vanilli, and it got nominated for a Grammy. So he's like, 35 years later, I might win my Grammy back.
What was the other one? Rob, right? The guy who killed himself?
Rob and Fab, yeah. Rob was the other guy. I was like, huh. We brought up Milli Vanilli before on this podcast, and I just saw that. I thought it was kind of funny.
Well, I mean, speaking of award season and Jared Leto, Tron Ares has been nominated for at least a Grammy. I don't know if they'll
Oh, for the soundtrack?
for the soundtrack. I don't know if they'll be in Oscar consideration for best soundtrack, but they are at least Grammy nominees for Trent Reznor and Nine Inch Nails.
Well, I hope Fab wins.
That'd be hilarious. I mean, it's...
I do remember when that happened because Pat had the tape and it was like all over the country. It was like if you return it to where you bought it, they'll give you like a refund or...
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
It's not the two hot guys on the cover singing. Okay, did you like
There were
the
so
music?
many people that worked up that it wasn't really them. Like, hey, I've been
Oh, yeah.
cheated.
It was a big scandal.
Like, oh, that sucks. I guess I blew $12 on that tape. I don't know what they cost in 1990.
Right.
I
Yeah,
don't
right.
understand why anyone cared.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Maybe
I'm
it's
getting
just-
at. Why it was such a big...
Yeah, maybe it's just the era that I grew up in, but like, who cares?
You just see Pat going into his room, ripping all the posters off.
Ah, I used to love you, Rob. Gosh, how could you betray me like this?
You're a phony. Pat's got like mascara fucking running. Who else did that happen to? I mean, she actually sings, but it was like caught on a loop. Was it Ashley Simpson on?
Yeah, on Saturday Night Live
Yeah,
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
when she did the like
Lip syncing.
the hoedown dance.
never recovered.
That awkward recovery, yep.
I mean, I think in that case it was just she never recovered because she wasn't talented.
Well, there's
Yeah,
that.
she was riding off the coattails of her sister.
I feel like
How
if
the
you're
fuck did she
talented,
become? Was she already a singer? Her sister? Oh, what's her name? Freaking
Jessica Simpson.
yeah, Jessica Simpson.
Jessica
Or
Simpson.
was she like a Kardashian and was big and then sang, or was she a singer first? I'm honestly asking. I don't remember.
I think Jessica
thought she
Simpson was
became a singer.
like got big, and then Ashley Simpson started a career.
I think
Kind of like
that's
Britney's
right.
Britney's sister did, and no one cared about that either.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
at
she's
least
right.
at least Britney's sister tried acting first.
What was she in?
She was the main
Predator.
character in like a Nickelodeon show, like Zoe 101.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
That show was on for years.
Should have got Graham on trivia for this. Jesus.
Well, I mean, that show was on when I was like a young teenager, so
Did it stir strange feelings in you?
But when I was a kid,
I never
on
watched
Disney
it, but
Channel-
I knew of its existence.
Disney Channel was just animated shit.
I mean, when I was growing up, Disney Channel was a premium channel, so
A what?
you had to pay for Disney Channel when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Like it was HBO.
Yeah.
Really? I
I
don't remember
remember I'd have my dad like every few months call the cable company and ask about Cartoon Network like for
that.
years.
When are you going to add Cartoon Network to the lineup?
Like legit, he did. Yeah, and I remember getting Disney Channel like thinking it was like the most premium of shit. It probably cost him like $2. This is counting towards your Christmas, Kyle. Okay.
Oh, we can watch Proud Family together.
He doesn't understand. I'm 42. I was watching like fucking DuckTales and Tailspin. And Proud
Oh, I
Family.
watched that. What channel did I watch that stuff?
Oh, those have been
That and
sold to like
Darkwing Duck.
WB.
Yeah, was it WB? Like, because I remember like Darkwing Duck was involved in the lineup that I
Yeah,
used
that
to
was all
watch.
WB.
Yeah, that was all Warner Brothers by
Okay.
then. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when Darkwing came out. It was on DC 13. Obviously, out of Washington DC, but that just like stuck in my head. The stupid song for it.
I mean, all of those shows had incredible theme songs.
Nothing beats DuckTales.
I mean, I would
I was
give
literally
Darkwing
just
Duck.
doing DuckTales in my head.
I remember they had Darkwing's like grapple gun thingy.
Yeah.
Obviously, that would look like it's of size. Like if you had it, would be pretty like a big ass pistol. But I think it was like cornflakes or something. Had send $3 and 3 box tops, and we'll send you this one that shoots bubbles. And I'm like, awesome. So I like ordered it, saved the shit. Had my mom send like a check. Like 6 months later, whatever it is, it comes in. Like I said, I'm thinking like a fucking like Hellboy style like
Right.
fucking pistol.
It's like 2
And
inches
it was like
long.
a keychain that was like 2.5 inches.
Keychain.
That kind of like as you pumped it would kind of shoot bubbles. I mean, I was so fucking disappointed.
Oh, that's funny.
Why don't they do prizes anymore?
And cereal?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if they just got cheap or it became like a hygiene thing or something. I don't know.
I mean,
I
they
remember,
still
like,
have
They
them
used to
every
be
once in
the
a while.
best.
But
You used to go pick out the cereal based on the prize inside more than anything.
yeah, I think it's a
Well, don't
cost thing at this point.
Yeah.
did you ever get in trouble like having multiple boxes and you would open the
Oh,
second
yeah.
box where the first one's to get the prize out? My mom would be like screaming about that shit. I gotta collect all my Lion King color changing spoons.
No, I was the kid
Oh
that
my
would
God.
open up the cereal from the bottom because
Just so they didn't know.
Sneaky.
no, the prize was always just at the bottom.
Oh, really?
I remember Ninja Turtles cereal had a fucking like Turtles cereal bowl on the outside, and they would like shrink wrap around it.
Yeah.
Same
There
thing
used to
with
be
like
some
the
crazy
Batman
stuff.
'89 cereal would come with like a bank or something. Like
Because like way back, they used to actually be inside the bag with the cereal, and then at some point they took it where it was just like outside the bag between the bag and the box, so you could always just open the box and get it out without even opening up the cereal itself. And then they just took it all away altogether. It's like, oh,
what was some prizes from your childhood, Scott? I mean, you're a lot older. Was it like a fucking lead revolutionary soldier or something?
No, you
Yeah,
had the
something like that.
Christmas Story style decoder rings.
Yeah.
I don't remember many of them honestly. Though they used to have like little submarines. I think they came in Captain Crunch, and you put like baking soda in them or something, and they would like go up and down as the bubbles would come out. Those are kind of cheesy. I mean, it's always just like I don't know. I think at one point they actually had sticky hands when those were big. I can't remember who had those. Geez, I don't remember a whole lot of them. We were poor. We didn't get much cereal.
You got the stuff in the bag, Malto meal.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go, you
Sometimes
piece of shit.
the store brands or the multi-meal stuff. Yeah. I remember Fruit
What's
Loops.
the prize you get to eat this week?
Yeah. Well, in the 90s, when the Power of the Force stuff came out, the new Kenner Star Wars toys, I know they had the mail away Han Solo and
Oh,
Stormtrooper disguise.
I'm not gonna pull it out, but I have that in the drawer right in front of me.
Yeah, I got that too. I was like, I gotta buy some Fruit Loops now. Such a nerd. I was in my 30s at that point.
I was gonna say I was like 12.
No, 20s. I guess 20s. I started in my 20s. Would have been like 95,
Is yours all like
96.
discolored? Mine like the body's like.
Yeah, it's been in the way. It's way in the dark and everything, and it's still discolored. This cheap ass plastic.
I remember seeing that. I was like, I have to fucking have that. That was like wave one, right?
Yeah,
I remember they did
that's
that,
pretty early.
like the Ghost Obi-Wan on like Frito Lay,
Yeah.
Force Ghost. That Han Solo didn't come with a blaster. What the fuck?
No, I was like, come on. I mean, the helmet was removable, which is cool, but no blaster. Come on.
Yeah, we still gotta do a toy episode at this point.
Yeah. Did you guys ever have any other like send away stuff when you were kids? Anything cool? Like you said, you put it in the mail and 6 months later you get it.
I don't think so.
I never touched any of that.
Really?
We're not wasting money on a stamp.
Right. We
No,
had.
I had the mail away Mumra figure where he was the mummy. I don't know if you
that's
remember
cool.
that. I remember
G.I.
getting.
Joe had
Sorry, what?
Sorry, my G.I. Joes, I had a couple of them. I know I got my Cobra Commander, the mail away one with the Series 1, and I know I got my Major Blood mail away, but that was it. But when I was a little kid, when Battlestar Galactica came out, there was, I don't remember who, I think it was a cereal thing, and it was mailed away, and it was like supposed to be like a little Viper cockpit thing. It was just like a little cardboard thing you had to put together. It was like you had like controls and stuff on it. It was just a cardboard pop-up basically with stuff drawn on it, but it was pretty cool. I was looking at those on eBay a couple of years ago, just trying to see if I can't remember what this thing even looks like. I was like, oh yeah. I know I had mail away for Reese's Pieces. I got some ET stickers. I got
Oh,
those
that must have been
somewhere.
worthwhile.
Yeah, I still got those somewhere. I don't know where.
Like on the original whatever, like not applied, the stickers.
Yeah, they're still on the sheets and everything.
You thought to save that then? Jesus.
I didn't have anything to put them on. Again, I was
We're on a
12 when
pig
it came
farm.
out. Yeah, I was thinking on pigs.
Do any of you guys remember that show? It's called Get a Life with Chris Elliott. It ran
Yeah.
for 2 seasons. Okay. Graham, probably not, or Keith.
That show was messed up.
So there was an episode where it cuts to him because he's like a 30-year-old paper boy that still lives with his parents. And there's an episode where it shows him as a kid, so it's probably the late 60s, early 70s, and he gets a mail away like life-size submarine. And it cuts to like 30 years later. It just shows like the time progressed. And every day he checks the mailbox for it. Still 30 years later, he checks every day. Finally, the fucking thing shows up. And he builds it in like the shower stall. And he's actually in this submarine. But I looked it up. It was like a real thing. Of course, it was made of cardboard, but it was like 8 feet long. Like people would leave it outside. It gets rained on one time. It would shrivel up. But there was like a child's like life-size backyard submarine.
That's cool.
Well, it's
Such
a
an odd
Pepsi
show.
helicopter, airplane, or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about that scam where the guy like bought all the points to it and they wouldn't give it to him?
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was like a fighter jet or something, wasn't it? Like
Yeah,
an
something
F-16
like that.
or something. It was like,
Here's a Russian MiG for you.
he's like, I got the prizes. I got the points. I sent it in. They're like, it was a joke, buddy.
We didn't expect anybody to actually do that. Oh,
Because he found out it was just easier and cheaper to buy the points and pay for it.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I can get the jet for $1 million.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was awesome.
Oh, I mean, this just unlocked like a core memory. We did save up when Kool-Aid used to do the Kool-Aid points.
Yeah.
I remember I had a plastic bag in my closet of like all the Kool-Aid points, and then by the time we had enough to trade it in for anything cool, they didn't offer anything cool anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got like a kite.
It's like the Surgeon General says Kool-Aid causes cancer, so we can't take these points anymore.
It's like the Camel Cash and the Marlboro points and all that they used to have for all the smokers.
Yeah, get a sweet NASCAR jacket.
Yeah. You get an awesome lighter jacket or something. We actually, when Heidi used to smoke, we actually won a trip to the Marlboro Ranch out in Montana. And we're like, is this a real thing? Because, every now and then she's something will be like, here's a lighter or here's a, t-shirt or something. And then one day she got this big fancy invitation to the Marlboro Ranch. We're like, okay, cool. So she tossed it in the trash. I was like, let me pull it out and see if this is legit. And I looked it up online. It's like, yeah, it's a real thing where they actually have a working cattle ranch out in Montana. And every month or 2 months or whatever, they'll just draw so many people out of their subscribers on the, the Camel or the Marlboro points list or whatever. And they'll take you out there. And it's an all expense trip. I mean, they sent us the luggage to use. They sent us like all kinds of stuff. You got there and you got jackets and hats and lighters, and we got some nice boots, and I was like, oh, they decked us out in all this Marlboro gear, and it was just like we got to spend a week out there, whatever it was, free food, free everything. They even sent us like cash, like a check for like $2,000 or something to cover the taxes on it. It was just like, oh my god! So it was a totally free trip, and you got out there. It was a dead of winter. Yeah, it was
The whole
awesome.
time you're on the ranch, they're fucking putting cigarettes in your mouth. Here, let me light this for you. Wait.
Yeah. And that was the thing too. It's like it was all you could smoke, all you wanted. I didn't smoke. She did at the time, and I was just like, all right, cool. And I was trying little dip pouches they had and stuff. I was like,
You're
whatever.
the first person to send 50 box tops from a carton in 1 year, one fiscal year.
Right.
She got the stoma thing. Thank you.
There you go. Got my cancer kazoo.
I got the great porous.
But it was awesome. I mean, we froze our butts off, but it was really cool. They had to cancel the snowmobile trip that they had planned because it was too cold for the snowmobiles. But got to go out and do some skeet shooting and stuff. That was fun. Went tubing down this big freaking mountain. It was crazy. The little town they had you set up in was like an old west town basically, and so you could get some really good pictures and everything. And like whatever room you stay. We stayed in the barber shop. Actually, there was like a hotel room upstairs, and there was like down the bottom. There was this big barber, like old school barber chair from like the 1800s and all this. I mean, the whole town was just like that. It was just like living in an old west town. It was really cool. But yeah, if you ever get anything from Marlboro saying, you know, you're invited to the ranch, don't throw it out because it's awesome.
Nobody ever actually showed up to the ranch. It was just you guys. Like, we got to go all out.
Yeah, and now we find out we're on the, you know, the most dangerous game or something. Oh shit, they're hunting us.
Sending him to Coffin Nail Ranch.
It was cool. It was like we went out. I think it was the winter before we got married, actually. So we weren't even married yet. It was funny. It was an awesome trip.
Like, this is the Cowboy Killer Saloon.
Yeah, I still have my coat from that. It's a nice winter coat. I mean, it was, you know, sub-zero weather a couple days, so it was like they had to give you some really good stuff.
Thing's still smoking.
Yeah,
Smoking jacket.
still use the backpack too, actually.
Yeah, I got to look that up after.
Yeah, go look it up. It's I think if you just Marlboro Ranch, I can't remember what it's called.
I'm going to start smoking just so I get a shot of going there.
Oh,
It was
companies
sweet.
can't do that anymore.
Crazy Mountain Ranch. Oh wait, is that it? No, that's not it. Oh, did they sell it?
I mean, they probably had to pay for legal fees.
Crazy Mountain Ranch. Then some years before 2021, it was owned by cigarette maker Philip Morris. They got rid of it. Oh my god. Oh, maybe it is still about working. Yeah, as of 2024, it looks like it was still going.
It's like I went to the Marlboro Ranch and all I brought back was emphysema.
Right.
I mean, they probably just offer it to whoever still smokes. Like, oh my god,
Yeah,
thank god you're still
maybe.
buying our product.
We'll
give you whatever you
big
want.
fans, big smokers.
We'll give you whatever you want, just please keep smoking.
Me and Graham
man,
get there. They're
so
like,
many
prove it. They give us cigarettes. We're like,
Yeah, it was purchased back in 2021, it looks like, and now it's just like a private ranch that rich people can go join, I guess. Ah,
how much was she smoking that she got the points for that?
it wasn't points. It was just like a random drawing. Like if you're on the mailing list and you ever send in points for anything, I guess you just got put in for the drawing. Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, it's purchased by the Lone Mountain Land Company, and now it's, I guess, a private membership experience. Ooh la la. Lame.
Was there like a cigarette smoking Willy Wonka type character there running the show?
No, actually, it was funny because it was the people that ran it. It was like the dream job for anybody who worked at Marlboro, and so you were like, they waited on you hand and foot because, you know, there were so many people that wanted to take that sweet gig. It was like a cruise ship kind of thing, you know, where if you ever get bad service, those people are off because there's somebody willing to step up and take your place immediately. So they just basically kissed your ass the whole time you're there. It was awesome. Like, you want to do this? Sure, okay, let's go to that. But it was all you could eat, all you can drink everywhere. Whatever you wanted to do, you just go do it. It was great. They'd have all kinds of scheduled events. Like I said, we did the snow tubing, the snowmobiling got canceled, unfortunately. We did like a little nature walk to go out and try to find wildlife, but it was freaking too cold for anything to be out.
I want to go
shooting.
to the Unfiltered Camel Ranch
Yeah.
to see what characters show up there.
We'll be like that Futurama episode with the slurm, where you can party with Joe Camel.
Yeah. It was great. And then when they find out where the slurm comes from, it's like, ew. And he immediately pops one open and takes a drink. I love that show. Oh, that's disappointing.
I think Pat had mentioned it, but we went to the Marlboro factory as a kid. Go
Really?
figure once again.
Where's
Like,
that?
At the time, it was in Richmond, Virginia.
Okay, I was going to say I had to be down in Virginia or somewhere.
Yeah.
Sounds like
And,
a great vacation for children.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Right.
I
No
went to the
Daytona.
Bush
we liked
Factory
it.
as a kid. Like,
But
I mean,
Yeah,
at
it
least
really-
Daytona had a beach. What does a Marlboro
Right.
factory have?
it had
This is
literally,
where they
like-
roll the cigarettes.
No, they exactly. They showed all those machines. Like, we're on this like kind of like go-kart train thing going through the factory, and you had like a headset on, you know, because it was so loud to hear the tour.
Do
Right?
you kids
And I
want to
remember-
learn how we make the filters?
They, at the end of the tour, no joke, all the adults got a pack of cigarettes of their choice. They can never do that nowadays. And I remember getting I bought a baseball, and I remember it said Oscar Mayer because that was like a conglomerate of Marlboro or whatever. But it was like kind of a
Did
soft
you get to drive the
fabric.
Wienermobile?
I didn't see the Wienermobile, but it was like a fabric, soft, like kind of hardish baseball, but it was packed with tobacco leaves. It was a tobacco baseball.
Halfway through the game, somebody starts rolling it and smoking it.
where'd our ball go? Huh?
Oh, it's a funny smell.
I have no idea what happened to that. My dad probably ran out of smokes and like,
Probably.
I'm gonna chew this
Just
thing.
cracked it open.
You know, roll your own. I think my mom was doing the roll your own thing for a while when she was smoking.
Just look fancy.
It's like, it's a lot cheaper to just buy it in bulk and roll your own. Like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, 3 down. You're like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get points for the ranch if I'm rolling my own.
Oh, that's very disappointing they sold that, though.
Say re-enter or whatever and get the podcast on there. We can all go.
I used to get the Camel Cash catalogs and see all the cool stuff they had. Oh, if I can get my mom to switch brands and ruin her lungs some more, I might be able to get this sweet jacket.
Get her off them Virginia Slims.
Yeah. Actually, my mom smoked those for a long time. That's funny. Virginia
It's
Slim.
a woman's cigarette. It was marketed towards women specifically. So
Yep. Yeah, you see a guy smoking that, you're like, what are you doing there, buddy?
that's a awfully small cigarette you got there, bud.
I'm
Is
not
there a
compensating
catalog for
anything.
Newports? It's just more Newports.
Yeah.
It's their Newport regulars.
I'm trying to remember what movie it is, but like the mom's smoking cools, and they're like, "Don't smoke, mom." She's like, "They're cools. They cool the throat." It's like,
It's the menthol.
That could be literally any movie from the 80s.
Right.
Or even 90s.
what were
The
the? I think,
aftermath.
do they still make those ones that have the little like snap thing with the menthol?
The crushes?
Like the regular, yeah.
I don't know if they still make them. I just know what they were because those were what I smoked when I did smoke.
So, did you ever
Wait,
like
what are they?
dissect that filter?
Yeah.
So my old roommate, Chris, one day he was just like painstakingly peeling the filter back. He's like, I want to see what the inside is, and it's literally this little tiny menthol blue bead,
Menthol.
and the motherfucker somehow popped it, and it went in his eyeball.
Oh,
I'm talking about it's like a little bit bigger than like a sesame seed or something.
Oh, was that small?
It was
Oh,
tiny.
yeah, wicked small.
What'd you do? You just crack it before you smoke it?
Yeah, you just
Well, you
literally
can do it in the
pop,
middle
like,
of it if you want.
Okay.
you know,
That was
it's a menthol.
that was like the thing is there was a choice. You could
Gotcha.
start smoking it and just have a normal cigarette, or if you wanted menthol, you could
You
pop
just want to
that
get all
going, just-
ghetto all of a sudden, pop it.
Exactly. You literally just take the filter and you squeeze it until you hear the pop,
Huh.
and then it releases the menthol into the filter,
Into
and
the
as you
filter.
smoke it, it goes through it. That was how that worked.
That's pretty cool. Clever.
Just don't ever have a pack of those cigarettes in your pocket when you're sweating a lot.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, nope, not good. It just melts those beads.
Really? So it wasn't
Oh,
like
yeah.
it was just like a gelatin kind of thing or something?
It was, how can I explain it? It was, a bead is probably the best way to explain it because it was kind of hard,
Okay.
but like it
Like
was
plastic or?
it was kind of like those Listerine strips made into a ball.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha.
But it was like a liquid on the inside that it released. I don't know what the liquid was exactly, to be honest.
Like if
with
you drop the
but
bead on the floor, you probably wouldn't even see it.
It was that
Like,
small.
Yeah.
huh?
really.
yeah, it would drop, disappear, and you'd never know.
You probably step on it at one point and slightly smell some
Yeah. What's that?
little bit of menthol.
Just one little. Oh, okay, it's gone now.
Interesting.
Campbell did some weird stuff because then they also had a menthol version of those too. So they were menthol already,
Menthol on menthol, huh?
and then you could crush it for more menthol. I guess those weren't the ones I smoked.
I mean,
Are you
maybe
still
sometimes
smoking or?
you just need more menthol.
I mean, maybe I didn't. I can't
Maybe.
relate to that, but maybe somebody did. Not this guy.
I never smoked, so I don't know.
Yeah, it was a bad choice, but I made it,
It was just
and
something
I
I
don't
did.
do it anymore.
Something I did occasionally when I drank, but probably had maybe a pack in my entire life.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever even smoked a full cigarette before.
I mean, if you don't smoke at all, it gets you high for like 2 minutes.
Dude, my buddy Greg,
That's true.
back when I guess we were just out of college, and we'd go down to parties with our friends down on OSU campus. He'd smack on a nicotine patch, and then he'd start smoking. He says, makes the buzz better. I was like, oh my God. It's like you're lucky your heart didn't stop, buddy. Like, jeez.
Straight getting high off nicotine.
Oh, it was funny.
I remember my mom
Dude,
trying
it's
to
a
quit
nut.
in the 90s and getting nicotine patches, and she was like, "I just have all these nightmares. Like I can't keep it on. It just give you horrible dreams."
Really? Huh.
Well, according to her, I remember my dad telling me, like in the early 70s after they got married, she wanted to, like, he's the one who like turned her on to smoking, I guess. She's like, I want to quit. My parents like are not a big fan of this, and I'm a nurse. I'm guessing that would hopefully be one of the
Yeah.
reasons. But she went to actually get hypnotized.
Oh, no.
I'm like, so what happened, Dad? And he's like, we got home and she started smoking.
I thought he said she started clucking like a chicken or something.
So she smoked for like 40 something years, and then had she's well into her 70s, but had bypass surgery like 4 years ago, and like cold turkey out of nowhere, like
She's like, that's
stopped
enough.
that day. So imagine having that surgery and then going cold turkey after 45 years.
Yeah, it's probably enough to scare you straight, I would assume. That's crazy, though.
Yeah, I'm super glad I never picked up on smoking.
Yeah, I never had the desire. Ugh.
I just blame my parents. It just grossed me out so much.
Yeah, exactly. It's like growing up with my mom and my stepdad smoking, and it's just like, ugh, it was horrible. It always smelled terrible. Our clothes stunk. House always stunk. I was like, ugh. Hated
Everything's
it.
sticky.
Mm-hmm.
Gross. How the heck did we get on that?
Wait, what?
Oh, I think we was talking about mail away stuff and got onto the Joe Camel. Okay. I was like, how the heck did we get on the smoking?
We had a weird path that we took.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, that could be the alternate title for this podcast.
Fair.
A weird path to smoking.
I don't know if that'd be a good title.
People be like, what?
Oh, I'm gonna click on that.
Smokers of the world unite.
God's trip to the menthol ranch.
Yeah, you guys should go look it up. It's really cool. I found a few pictures online of it. It just looks like an old west town. It's really cool.
We just go there. There's a black and white old west photo of Scott and Heidi, like on the.
Oh, that was one of the things they gave us too, was digital cameras when those were all the rage. Because this would have been back in like 2000, or geez, when was it? 2009, 2008, 2009. Yeah. So digital cameras were all the rage, and everybody got digital cameras. They gave us a class on how to use them, and then they let us go out and take pictures and stuff. And then they'd print out your pictures for you. It was funny. They had a sepia tone setting on the camera, so we were all taking these old timey looking pictures with them.
The old Western style.
Yeah. Didn't quite look right because, it's just like a digital thing, but like a digital filter more than anything. But they were pretty cool.
I guess I did think of something that did happen to me since last time we talked. I actually did go back to school for a little while.
Nice.
I don't know why I forgot about this altogether to telling you guys that, but
Trying to
I
put
did
it
go
out of
back
your
to
head.
school.
I mean, what'd you go for? I graduated like 6 months ago from going back to school. So.
Game development.
Oh, really?
Hey.
Where'd you go?
Full Sail.
I literally just graduated from Full Sail in June.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I did an online
hilarious.
course for computer science.
Yeah, I did the online course for game development was the program. That was fun.
When are we getting our own video game at this point?
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
Do
We're
you
not
have-
paying you, but it's just,
yeah, I was gonna say,
Like it's a
do you
straight
have
up-
like 60 grand to?
I do not.
Well,
but I've seen some of the shit that gets put out.
Right.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I still got my school project that we did because we built a game from nothing on Unity. So that was kind of fun. We had constraints in which, we had to use the things that we learned in class to make it. So it's like a first person shooter situation. But our team did go overboard on it. We only needed to make 2 levels. We made 3. We made bosses. We made a whole level up system. Like it's one of those things. Like it's annoying when you're like kind of getting into doing it and pushing yourself to do it. But once you're like in it and like you're hitting those little problems that you kind of know how to figure out, it's exciting. It feels good to figure out like, oh, why is this not working right? And then it's, oh, I flipped this symbol the wrong way or something like that. Like I did greater than instead of less than. Oh shit. You figure that out and clicks and everything starts working. It just feels good.
yeah.
How long would it take to like throw together like an 8-bit, like NES essential game like from scratch? Like,
I mean, the
all
hardest
in?
part with a game like that is you would have to do the art for it. Would probably be the most time consuming thing. I mean, in Unity, you could probably put together a game like that in like a couple days. But
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Pointless Distractions podcast adventure.
I mean, AVGN's getting a new game, so
Oh yeah, I just saw that.
I just saw that last night. I'm like, oh, okay. I'll play
It
that.
has to have an underwater level like the original Turtles game though, with the bomb diffusing.
With
Like
all electric.
we can switch between me, Scott, and Grant.
It'd be like the old Journey game, or just animated with our heads stuck on top.
Now that wouldn't be too difficult.
Don't even make the game; just do a screenshot.
This is the game we're not making. Like that's going to be the tagline. It says, "A game that will never be made."
Well, maybe Keith is the guy that can do a fucking logo for us.
Oh, there
I
you
mean,
go.
graphic design and game design are two very different things.
I was gonna say it's not exactly the same. One's
I-
programming.
I bet he could do better than what we currently have at this
I mean,
point.
I would like to point out I also have a degree in game design. So
Yeah, like
they're very
that's kind of
different
what made me
things.
think. I'm like, oh wait, Graham's here. I remember he had done that.
Yeah, so like my final project we also did in Unity. It wasn't a game, but it was the program that I knew how to use the most.
Yeah, because we used a lot of Visual Studios and then Unity for an actual engine to use. I have Unreal, but that's because it's free. I don't have to pay anything to use it.
Yeah, I never had the time to learn how to make anything in that.
I've only done like extremely light, like 2D, and I did make animations for it myself, but they were shit because they were like 4-frame animations, and I don't know how to do that stuff really. I just kind of let's do something to make it work. But yeah, that's,
So I
that's,
mean, yeah,
that's fun stuff.
you've heard it here first. Pointless Distractions, the video game, coming in 2029.
2097.
We're getting it before GTA. Don't worry, folks.
Yeah, we probably
Oh,
won't.
I'm not making that. I'm not making
GTA
that
6.
promise.
Keith's gonna wake up tomorrow. You started on it, right? He's like, "What? We talked about it."
Yeah, can we get some of this the ideas through? It's like what?
So I need a logo and I need a game, possibly 10 level.
What version are we using? Are we setting up a GitHub for it? What are we doing here?
It's like, I don't understand that. Just make it happen.
Just give me a video game.
Just get me video game. Boom boom.
That's how it
You
works,
asshole,
right?
we're not putting this on an actual cartridge.
Oh Jesus! Actually, now that I think about it too, that game that we made is on Newgrounds as well because it was required for us to do it in a different format. Let's just say it's not worth playing on Newgrounds. I was in charge of basically compressing the thing down enough to fit to upload to Newgrounds. But of course, they had to go and make it significantly more elaborate than need be. And we had a whole bunch of bloated extra textures and wireframes and stuff like that we didn't even use. And I wasn't in control of it. So I could only cut back so much and basically downgrade it graphically to make it usable on a web client within their constraints specifically, which was, I think, a 1 gig file was the largest size. You don't know how small a gig is until you
Yeah, I mean,
realize.
this is interesting to me. I doubt that they know anything that you're talking about right now.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, at least Unity has all the
My silence speaks volumes.
Fair
My
enough.
silence is me
within
paying
Unity,
attention.
They actually have a bunch of specific settings you can do to do this, but it still wasn't enough. And then, of course, there was one kid that was the kid that didn't know what he was doing as much as the rest of us, but he was the most excited to work on it.
He's just
Yep.
basically
Like, if that makes any
I
sense.
know that.
Yeah.
He's like, Graham's like, that was me the entire school year.
Yeah, no, he was always excited, which was, I mean, it's great. I'm glad he's excited to do it. But when you start going a little too far and touching other people's code without telling them, especially, it starts to become a problem.
I would lose my mind if someone messed with my code without telling me.
Oh, I basically just deleted everything out of my stuff that he did. Well, except for one thing I just modified. He screwed up because we had a upgrade for your jumping so you could get a double jump. He screwed that up. So instead of it counting the 1, 2, and then, okay, no more jumps, it just would continuously reset every single jump. So you could just press jump all you want and go in the air forever. Because he put something in a statement that only allowed it to happen on level 1 instead of all 3 levels.
Yeah, no, my main role in my final project was I was the person that took everyone else's code and, like, married it together.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, you guys work on your own stuff, I'm gonna work on my stuff, and then you just send me everything, and I'm gonna put it together and make it work.
Just like he does with this podcast.
I know my archetype.
I mean, fair enough. Same. Oh, but that was fun. Fun experience. Haven't done anything with it yet, but
I mean, I will tell you, as someone who has been looking for a job since June, there's not much to do with it right now.
Yeah, not around here. That's for
Yeah.
damn sure. Because I think there's a website my school taught us that was called like DevMap or something like that. Does that sound familiar to you at all, Graham?
No. For some
it's a
reason,
website that just has
yeah.
all kinds of computer devs. They're not just game devs either, but
Well, I can imagine if you guys were in California, you'd be getting the.
Yeah, you'd be doing a little better out there, probably.
Texas is another good
game,
spot that has a bunch.
For game design,
really?
yeah, there are like 3.
Not even like Boston, like nothing from there.
I mean, Rockstar's in Boston, but everything else in Boston would be like indie stuff. California's big. There's a lot of places in like North Carolina.
Huh. Okay, the website's called GameDevMap.com, and it literally just you can it's got little spots you can click on in the areas all over the world where there's game development companies. So you can just click on a little spot here, and like Boston has a much larger list than I expected to have here.
Well, there you go.
It's 112 results. I mean, Massachusetts, I'm going to say. Most of them are Boston, though. I mean, this is Somerville, Brighton.
Biggest one is Rockstar, and they never returned any of my emails.
Yeah.
I heard all the shit you've said about GTA.
GTA 6 or 5?
What shit have I ever talked on GTA? Just that it's never coming out?
Maybe in a private text to me.
Just said it's never coming out.
I don't know what these techies. I don't know what they can see. Do you like Red Dead?
I did like that game, though.
I bought GTA 5 on launch and then played it for like 4 hours.
Oh, hey. No. I spent way too much time in that game. I've 100%ed it twice.
Nerd.
I bought it for the 360 and then bought, I think, like a PS4 like very soon after it came out when those launched and didn't have the heart to buy it again.
You just don't like beating up virtual hookers? What's wrong with you?
It wasn't that. It was just like, why would I go back to my old Xbox when I have this new hardware? And then I just never rebought it.
You said you were
eventually for PC.
Scott, you were never into games, really, right? You've said before.
Not modern games, no. Like I said, my last system I bought for us was the Wii. Before that, it was like an Atari 5200, so it was going back years.
You remind me of my my boss at work. He's probably around your age, like late 50s, but like he hasn't played a game since the 80s, but he can like tell you in great detail stuff from the original Legend of Zelda. And like we didn't have the internet. You would have to just. He's like, I spent 8, 9, 10 months on that game with my brother just trying to figure out where anything was.
Now you go on YouTube and watch a playthrough.
Mm-hmm. Or just look up a guide. Pictures. Yeah. There you go.
I wish they still made guides. I wish like physical.
Yeah, there used to be guides and magazines that would give you hints and tips and everything. Joystick magazine, I remember that. That's how
I'm pretty sure you can still get guides. They just don't sell very well.
Well, what game magazines are? I know Game Informer from GameStop just came back.
Did?
I used to love Electronic Gaming Monthly. That was my magazine for like 20 plus years.
I had Nintendo Power for a while.
That was awesome as well.
Nice.
I feel like if they brought that back, especially now, like people would be buying that. Like anything Nintendo sells.
If it was like a digital release type thing, where people would just get it on their computer, I think it would sell. But it would just have to be a normal subscription thing, and it'd have to be cheap.
Yeah.
Just because there's so much information you can just get out there for free. Why, you know?
The only magazine I still read is Horror Hound, which is just horror movies. But like, you can go to Barnes and Noble and there's like three or four like actual horror movie magazines. Like, I don't think those are going anywhere. But that's such a small like boutique like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually,
all the physical media people like me.
When was the last time I even saw a magazine on the shelf? Like,
you got to go to Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, I feel like you go to Target and stuff. They always have like the special time issues or whatever. It's usually just like
Walmart. They have that
to
section where it's always like, release this Rolling Stones greatest Who songs that's going to come out every couple of years, or Van Halen special release.
Yeah, I guess the magazine section of Walmart is still pretty big. I just can't believe how expensive magazines are, though. I mean, most of them are like $15 or something for magazines. Like, dang.
Yeah, Horror Hound's like $10. Like old school Fangoria now is like $20.
Wow.
No one reads them anymore, so they have to make their money somehow.
Yeah.
People still are
Yeah.
diehard Fangoria people. But I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you say people, but how many people is that? Like 12?
I don't know. You'd have to look it up. I'm pretty sure there's more than 12 people reading that.
Yeah, I wonder what the
There's
print
always
run on
at
that
the
is
local
now.
comic book shop. There's always like 2 of those sitting there, and they're usually gone. The next couple days.
Couple days to get rid of 2 of them.
3,000 in North America.
Right.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm talking
Alright.
yearly sales, not decade.
Got him.
Was he hating on Fangoria? Like, what's going on?
Print media is dead.
We're hating on magazines in general.
He's like Egon, remember? She's like, I read a lot of Janine's like, I read a lot of books, and he's like, Egon's like, print is dead. It's 1984. It's like, I also play racquetball.
Racquetball.
All right. On that note, keep it pointless.
Keep it pointless.
Keep it pointless.
Keep it pointless.